All right, guys, welcome. This is Bill from 777. I wanted to introduce you to my new web-based online private pilot flashcards application. This will be a really quick run through just to introduce it to you, and then later on down the line, if you decide to use it, you want to do a more in-depth um, dive into its capabilities and whatnot, I can help you out with that. In the meantime, though, you'll notice right off the get-go that the cards are broken down as they should be into categories, and I can click each of these boxes to turn off or turn back on any of these categories. So if I just want to, today wake up and just study on airspace, I could click these, turn them off, and now I can study solely airspace. Or if I want aerodynamics, general knowledge, or I can go through them all. It's up to you. And this thing will track all your statistics down here. It'll show you the number that you've answered, either right or wrong. It'll show you the number correct, the number incorrect, and give you kind of your accuracy. And these stats will track what cards you have visible here. So if I'm only studying the aerodynamic cards, these statistics will track the results of you answering or missing cards in aerodynamics. For example, let's go look at general knowledge. And by the way, this shows you the number of cards you have in each category. Notice it displays card 1 of 41 of a total of 240 cards, and it tells you what category you're in right now. And of course, the card has it up in the upper left-hand corner. Also, each question card has a Q in the upper right-hand corner. I can go through each of these questions by clicking the next button, or I can roll the mouse wheel to go through each of these. The card number will change as I go through the card to keep track of what card number I'm on. This card ID here is for internal referencing, if you will. So as I troubleshoot or make improvements to the app, I can track cards through their card ID. So that's something that I use there. If I want to show the answer for any particular card, it's real simple. I just click there and I can scroll down and look at the answer here for each of these. Or I can hide the answer. It doesn't matter either way. Notice hiding the answer or showing the answer doesn't reflect on whether or not I got it right. I have to actually click, yep, I got this one right, I know it, or hey, I missed it. And notice what happens when I click the missed it button. You'll see I answered one, but I got it incorrect. And so far my accuracy isn't doing too well. I've answered one and I've gotten one incorrect. So that's a 0%. Let's look at another card here. And let's say, hey, I get this one right. I guess in my head what it is. I look at the answer and I go, yep, I got it right. I can hide the answer and click this one that says, yep, I got it right. And now you can see I've answered two. I've got one correct, one incorrect, and the accuracy is 50%. If I change categories or add categories, you'll see that it's only reflecting those that I answered, because even though I've turned on other categories, I haven't answered any of those cards yet. So let's answer a couple here. Let's just say got it, missed it, missed it. And sure enough, you'll see those statistics change down there. The buttons down here are self-explanatory, but I will add one thing here. Let's say let's look at systems, for example. And suppose you know the answer to this question and you never want to be bothered with it again. It's a waste of your time. You can click hide, and that card will never show up again. And that's convenient because in a stack of 240 cards, very easily I may know 10, 15 of them just right off the top of my head, and I never need to be bothered with that card again. And I can hide it and get it out of the way. If for some reason I want to go back and look at all the cards I've hidden, I can click this show hidden button, and it'll show that I've only hidden so far one card. And if I can look at its answer, the functionality of any hidden card is the same as a normal visible card. Just like so. If I choose later, hey, go, well, I really kind of don't know this one and I want to unhide it, I can do that there as well. Now notice this, and since I unhid the card and I was showing hidden cards only, it's telling me, hey, you don't have any hidden cards to show. So I'll click the rehide the hidden, which tells you that it'll rehide that hidden card if I need to, if that makes sense. And that way I've got cards that were once hidden and now they're not hidden. I hope that was clear as mud. Let me show you a couple other features here. For example, let's just go to the aerodynamics card right here. Let's just go through. Wingtip vortices are generated only when the wing is, well, the answer is generating lift. And I can mark that one. Yep, I got that. And notice it advanced to the next card. But if I want to, I can click additional resources on many of the cards and it will take you to additional resources. So if we click this one, let's see where it takes us. But there it is. So I will reference it, and that's one of the improvements I'm working on. I wanted to get this deployed before I put in multiple references because that's going to take quite some time to do that. But I can go to the PHAC and actually look up that particular question and its source and learn more about it. You know, the cards are 3x5 in nature, and so there's only so much room to put information there. So if I want to provide you with even more additional study material, I'll do that through this button right here. Some of these additional materials I'd want to provide not just through a PDF provided by the FAA, but maybe a video. So this is another example here. As I go to card number 26, what effect does forward center of gravity have on aircraft flight characteristics? Well, there's your PHAC reference. Here's your answer. I could answer it if I want, or even mark it missed if I wanted to. If I go back to that card and look what this additional resources will take me to. It goes to my website, and sure enough, if you scroll down here, you'll find right here, it's a link to my YouTube channel. It says how center of gravity affects aircraft performance. And now you can get a full-blown, detailed, lengthy, if that's what's required, explanation of why, or rather how center of gravity affects aircraft performance and why. So again, it's a great tool here. It's 100% portable, so as long as you've got an internet connection via your cell data or online through Wi-Fi or even a direct connection on a desktop or laptop, you have access to this. I didn't want to produce an app that was sellable on Google Play or on the Apple App Store because that is a lot of work and a lot of back-end work that's required for that. And it would be difficult to push changes and things like that, whereas this is easy to manage, easy to update, and easy to fix. If I decide that I want to reset all these statistics and reset all these cards or shuffle them because I've gotten used to the order in which they show up, I can hit the clear shuffle button and notice everything resets and the order of the cards is even different. You can even see the card ID change here. So this is the first card displayed, but behind the scenes in the software, it's card ID. Watch what happens if I click shuffle again. Now the first card displayed is card ID 85. Let's say we've missed a few cards. I'm just going to randomly click missed here. Well, I can go and focus solely on the cards I've missed by clicking show miss. It'll show me I've got card 1 of 4 because that's how many I've missed so far. That makes sense based on my statistics here. And now I can go through these missed cards and focus solely on those. Many of the cards have graphics and displays as you see right here. Some of it's just text only. Let's go to show all. And a good example of some of the graphics, if I just hit shuffle, we can go to, let's show airspace only. And sure enough, as you might expect, your airspace question is going to have some airspace pictures on them. And you can see high quality, good color, you can read them. And there you have it. We got AIM references too as well. Here's your class Charlie. Good color, good detail, etc. So the point of this was to give you kind of an introduction, a quick snapshot into the private pilot app that I've recently developed that now is available on my website. If you have any questions, just reach out and let me know.